Robert Selig. In this quick video, I'd like to talk to you about my favorite zinc metalloenzyme, which just happens to be carbonic anhydrase. It's this carbonic anhydrase that gives us carbonic acid. So CO2, we know inevitably will float into the bloodstream, but it can't stay there because it will alter the pH of the blood. That pH of the blood, 7.35 to 7.45, cannot waver one iota or you're dead. So the body has a very intelligent way of hiding the CO2. So what happens as the CO2 diffuses into the bloodstream, it will immediately react with water via this ancient carbonic anhydrase zinc-dependent enzyme to make the carbonic acid. The carbonic acid is the Trojan horse that can go into the bloodstream so it can do its amazing work, such as in a red blood cell, it deals with CO2. It removes the CO2 from all the tissues of your body. That alone is pretty amazing. Now, we got to understand that this reaction is reversible, so it's always balancing out the hydrogen, the bicarb, and the CO2 in the body. A very, very important mechanism. Now, when that carbonic acid finds its way to the kidneys, it will cleave off the hydrogen, leaving you with the bicarb, and that bicarb is your alkaline buffering system of the body. In fact, it's the most important buffering system of the body. So when they say that zinc is your alkaline mineral, it's because of this process. Pretty amazing all on its own. Now, when that carbonic acid finds its way to the stomach, it will cleave off the hydrogen, leaving you with bicarb and a hydrogen ion. Now, the bicarb will go back into the blood through an antiport protein channel in which the bicarb enters back into the bloodstream in exchange for chloride ion that we call the chloride ship. So now we will have the HCl being fused together through a couple processes that give you the great stomach acid, which is your first line defense, which allows you to absorb calcium, magnesium, zinc, and iron, etc. Pretty amazing, as well as your stomach acid is communicating with your pancreas and your liver so we can release the bile and the pancreatic juices into the small intestine. So that zinc is pretty amazing. So when I say that zinc is the all-star in making your stomach acid, it's because of this. Now, when that carbonic acid finds its way to the lungs, it will disassociate, giving us a CO2 and a water vapor that we release into the atmosphere that becomes the food for the plants and the trees. Pretty amazing stuff. Now, this is just one zinc enzyme out of 400 zinc enzymes, plus we have 1,000 or so zinc fingers for transcription, translation into a usable protein. So we were just putting the spotlight just on one zinc enzyme, but it just happens to be my favorite zinc enzymes because of its important role in human physiology. So in future videos, we'll be looking at some other zinc enzymes. But for now, thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments.
Bring my friend, I say.